Hi, this is my new Tennessee home, and I'm Joe. And here is the last, if not one of the last, bean beds that I've planted. I planted it just, I don't know, maybe a week and a half ago, and it's sprouted up real good. It's the one I did a video on about putting this wire over the top and letting it grow through the wire because of my aggravating cat that likes to do its business in my beds. Anyway, I'm hoping it makes before the frost, which it should, and I'll get some more beans. We got a pretty good rain night before last. Rained all night long, and we needed it badly. And this is another bed that I planted, and I think I mentioned it in one of my earlier videos also, where I was having such a problem with rabbits that I put this up here where she can be aware, because she's real good about keeping varmints away, but she just can't reach everywhere because she's got this collar on, so she doesn't run the neighborhood. But she stays up here and watches these. But look at this. I'm gonna get a bumper crop. These are the yellow wax beans right here. Look at all of them. And then in between I planted other stuff. Like I think I've got top crop. It's either top crop right there and contender over here, and then this row right here is on the edge, on the outside edge is a purple, I think it's called burgundy bean, and in the center is the dragon bean. Get out of there! And if you can see here, I'm going to have to whoop her because see what she's done? She's come in here and stomped my cantaloupe. I went ahead and planted cantaloupe late just to see if it'll make before the frost. Oh, she stomped my bean. Oh, see, I put this stuff here to try and keep her out of there, but she just goes where she wants. But anyway, so hopefully I get a good harvest of beans out of there too. Here's my Christmas limas. I've only got like a handful off of it, and then it took off. See if I can show you up underneath it here. Look at all them lima beans. I don't know if you can see them or not, but there's one. There's a bunch of them up in there. So hopefully I'll get a good crop of lima beans, but it's growing all over the ground and everything. It's growed up over my chia. I don't know if I'm going to get chia or not either, because it's not acting like it's going to bloom. And this is a bean tunnel that the deer kept eating, and the rabbits and everything, that I put this around. And I planted some rattlesnake pole beans in here. I wasn't real pleased with them because they just didn't do anything, but boy, they're starting to take off now. And even my crimson, or what do you call them, scarlet runner beans, they're starting to do well. They're starting to put on. Anyway, and yeah, my fennel went to seed. I'm collecting some of the flower heads and dehydrating those because I didn't get the fennel out before they went to seed. Man, I have to, yeah, the beans are going everywhere. Anyway, they're doing pretty well. And then I've got this roselle, and I'm not sure. I did some research and looked it up, and it said that it doesn't really bloom until like late September or October. So I hope we don't get an early frost, because I know last year we had a frost for Thanksgiving, or it wasn't last year, it was the year before. We actually had snow for not Thanksgiving, but for Halloween. Anyway, so I'm hoping. I've got quite a few of these. These bushes are doing really well. My okra has been kind of a bust. I planted okra right down through here, and I did plant it kind of late, but you know, it's just taken forever. I've got one that's got a monster okra pot on it. I'm going to let it go ahead and go to seed so I can save it and maybe try again next year. And my peppers, it's a pepper row. I only put one pepper row in, and it's doing awesome. These are chili peppers, and I don't know, do you guys have, let me see if I can get a picture of it. That guy right back in there, let me see if I can get him where you can see him. tell if you can see him or not. Yeah, he keeps hiding behind that pepper. Some leaf-footed bugs. And then this is the red Marconi. I already picked a couple. Matter of fact, I picked a bunch of red ones. I wait until they get red before I pick them off. And then this is a jalapeno. And as you can see, it's going to put a bunch more on. And another Marconi. Anyway, there's one that's turning red. See, they're big. They're big old peppers, red Marconi. I love them. They're sweet. And then this Tabasco pepper, look at that. It's as tall as I am. That's crazy. I planted some wheat in here just to kind of ground cover kind of, you know, thing to see how it does. And then I planted I planted them late, but looky here. Looky here. I doubt it'll make it, but you never know. Hopefully it'll make it before frost. That's a cushaw. Yep, I planted a cushaw right here, and I got another one right there. Planted some corn in here. Planted it late. It's that glass gem corn, popcorn. We'll see. And then my sweet potatoes, they have been a struggle. The deer ate them and ate them and ate them. So they finally started actually growing. And after I put that fence up right there, the deer have pretty much stayed out of here, thank goodness. I have to say the one thing that I have to say that I have no shortage of is marigolds. They've been prolific. Marigolds and balsam. They volunteer and come up everywhere. Yeah, see, look over there. Over there, marigolds and balsam. And here's some more roselle and some more chia, which I sure hope it makes it because I really like chia seeds. And then on this side I've got more roselle, and tucked in there in the middle I have a lemongrass. I planted that from seed and try to plant some every year. And I only ended up with one that germinated this year, so I only got one this year. And then my rosemary that I started from seed. And then I got these blueberries and raspberries and hazelnut. And right here is a weedy strawberry bed. I have really got to do some work on this. I'm going to have to clean it up and straighten it up for next spring so I can have some decent strawberries. Okay, that's the most notable stuff. I mean, I got gobs and gobs of other stuff growing, but I'm going to leave with this. I threw a bunch of sunflower seeds out here because I'm trying to grow, you know, seed and feed for my animals. And look at these guys. I mean, they are beautiful. So I'm going to let you go, and I'll talk to y'all later.